And we're at our friend Gene and Jody's house, and it looks like we've had a swarm move into our swarm box that we put up last week, maybe. And I think they have moved in. That's a lot of activity. Yay! We're at our friends Gene and Jody's house, and they caught a swarm in their box, so we're gonna go ahead and move it tonight. Normally we would wait until after dark to close the bees up. That way we would know all the bees are inside the hive. But the temperatures dropped down to the low 50s this afternoon late and evening. So it's about 7:30, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time. The bees are all inside the box, and so Roy's put a little screen over the entrance and taped it up so that the bees are all locked up inside the hive, and he's going to take the box down.
And what I found with this French cleat is it's a little tight, and if you just kind of bump it a couple of times there, then you can just pick it up and set it right off.
And that's how easy it is to move the swarm box with the French cleat attachment. So we're going to put it in the car, and I think we're going to take it to John's house tomorrow, right?
Right.
That's the plan. Take it to John's farm tomorrow.
All right, I've got the bees that came from Gene's house. This is the swarm box that came from there. This is the hive box that was in the mountains. So when we brought it down here a few days ago, we cleaned it out, got it ready to go. And I was supposed to remember to bring a shovel and level to level this stand up, because this box is longer than the one that was here before. So the blocks aren't the right spot. And I forgot all about bringing that. So John dropped us off here, and he's going back to his house, driving around the farm here to get to go bring us a shovel and a level. So this is the first frame coming out here. A few bees on. They brought in a lot of nectar in that right there. Got a little bit of propolis off of there. Yeah, they're fixing this old messed up frame, building it out, and they're putting the nectar in it. The bees are doing good. That's a little piece of comb that had fallen off. This is like the hive that we had at our house that we installed this morning, where the swarm box had been sitting up here, and so this is where all the bees are coming back to. The field bees that are coming in right now, this is where they've been flying to, is up right above this box. This is all brand new. You see how white that wax is? That's brand new wax. Come on, bee, get out of there. Yeah. So all this here is on the starter strip. They're festooning a little bit there, hanging on, starting to build comb. But this is another one where I think we've got they swarm with a virgin queen, and we don't have any brood. I'll give these to Shirley. Yeah, they've probably only been in there a week. So I'm turning the screws. I'm sorry, I'm about to do it wrong. I'm putting the screws down so that way the bees can get under. They can get under this divider board. And Shirley, if you'd bring me my impact. So John made it back. That's pretty good timing. So what I've done is I've just put a couple of screws there to keep this board from falling over backwards and falling out. Any bees that are up here, they can go over the top and get down and go under the board at the bottom. So we're not going to lose any bees there. Now what I do have to do is kind of watch along the edge. And usually if you come down slow and kind of wiggle it a little bit, if there's any bees in there, they'll get out of the space. All right. Now I'll go get the level and shovel from John and see if I can get this thing leveled up a little bit. Level on this end, that end should be level too. That didn't take too long.
All that you got the box from the hive, so they can't walk up there.
The rain will wash all this off. All right, so I think our transfer is complete here. These bees will settle down in an hour, and this has been a great location the last few years. Right here with the lake behind them, not too hot in the summertime, not terrible cold in the winter. This is an insulated hive, so we've had bees over winter here for several years, so great location for the bees. And I think they'll add to John's farm. They'll help pollinate his stuff out here, makes his pastures better. So might make us a little honey. Main thing we like to do is provide a good place for the bees. So thanks a lot.